Good day everyone, I am Roswell Gail S. Grospe from PED 2A, and today I will be reciting to you the history of the brief history of volleyball as well as the equipments used in volleyball. So without further ado, let's start. In 1895, the sport volleyball was invented by Mr. William G. Morgan, which is an instructor in Massachusetts. Volleyball called mintonette at that time because of its similarities with the game badminton. But he decided to invent volleyball to have a less physical contact game than the basketball. The history of volleyball disclosed in 7th day of July, year 1896 at Springfield College, where it is played for the first time. The first volleyball net that they used was borrowed from a tennis net because of the height of American in 19th century. At first, there is no limit of player as long as they can play, and they can touch the ball as long as they can cross it to the other side. Philippine volleyball history began in early 1910, but the offensive style of setting and spiking was demonstrated in 1916. It was introduced to the Filipinos by an American named Elwood S. Brown, the physical director of Young Men's Christian Association or the YMCA. It became a popular game held in backyard and beaches in this island or in the other islands. Early in the history of the game volleyball in the Philippines, the Filipino used trees as makeshift net holders, or the net was hung between the two chosen trees. In 1928, United States Volleyball Association was formed, while in 1947, the Federation International de Volleyball was founded. The Federation International de Volleyball is the international governing body for all forms of volleyball. In 1983, the Association of Volleyball Professional or AVP was formed, while the Women's Professional Volleyball Association WPVA was formed in 1984. And now, let's proceed to the equipment used in volleyball. First is court. Volleyball court are the flat horizontal playing surface size for the game volleyball. The size of an indoor volleyball court is the same as an outdoor court. But in beach volleyball, the court is way much smaller than the standard size. The official indoor court dimension is 9 meters by 18 meters, with an attack line 3 meters from the center line. All lines on the court are 5 centimeters wide, and the boundary lines are the two sidelines and end line. The center line divides the playing court into two equal courts for the size 9 meter by 9 meter. This line extends from beneath the net from sideline to sideline. On each court, the rear edge of the attack line is drawn 3 meters back from the middle of the center line and marks the front zone. Second is the ball. Indoor volleyball was made of synthetic leather material and color combination of balls used in international competition should comply with the FIVB standards. The beach volleyballs are somewhat bigger than indoor volleyballs, have a rough surface texture, and have a lower internal pressure, and they might be a vibrant colored or completely white. The first volleyballs were made with leather paneling on the top of a rubber. As FIVB regulation, a beach volleyball must weigh between 260 to 280 GMS, with a circumference of 66 to 68 cm with a PSI of 2.48 to 3.20, while the standard volleyball ball should be 65 to 67 centimeters in circumference and weigh 260 to 280 grams, The ball's inside pressure should be 0.30 to 0.3 to 5. Lastly, we have net and post. Volleyball net are long rectangular net that is held up between two posts. They are placed right in the center of the volleyball court with each team on one side of the other net. The volleyball player must hit the ball over the net during a rally in order to keep the ball in play. The post is made of galvanized and varnished tubular steel with supporting plates to be fixed to the wall by using plugs. It completes with the sliding system for the height regulation of the net. The poles sticking up from each side of the net signify the court sideline are called antenna. Any ball contacting or hit outside the antenna is considered out of bounds. And that's it for my recitation or for my activity. Thank you for listening. God bless.